Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're taking a deep dive into excerpts from Rich Dad, Poor Dad, A Financial Mindset Revolution. We're going to explore how Robert Kiyosaki's entire financial thinking was really shaped by two very different perspectives in his life.
Yeah, one from his, highly educated biological father,
Right.
and the other from his best friend's father, who was more of an entrepreneur. So our mission today really is to pull out those key nuggets from his story, the things that offer you maybe a new way of thinking about money, about work, and maybe even success itself.
Absolutely.
We're going to challenge some, long-held ideas about wealth.
Let's start right there. Kiyosaki introduces us first to his poor dad. Now, this is actually his biological father, an incredibly smart man, very educated. He deeply valued job security, the steady paycheck.
The traditional path.
Exactly. Believed academic excellence was like the ultimate key to a stable life. His advice was always go to school, get good grades.
Find a secure job with benefits. We've all heard that, right?
We have.
And then, bam, the contrast, his rich dad. This was his best friend's father. Very little formal schooling, apparently, but just this incredible knack for financial wisdom, a real entrepreneurial mindset.
And their advice could be more different.
Polar opposites. While poor dad championed that secure job, rich dad was saying things like, learn how money works, make it work for you.
And crucially,
don't be afraid to take calculated risks. It really makes you pause, doesn't it? Makes you question if that conventional path is the only way.
It's striking. And Kiyosaki, as he got older, he started noticing something kind of unsettling.
What was that?
Well, he saw lots of highly educated people with high-paying jobs who were still struggling financially.
The rat race.
Exactly. Trapped in that cycle. Earning, spending, never really building wealth.
So what did he see as the missing piece? What gap did Rich Dad fill?
He pinpointed a huge gap. Financial literacy, or rather the lack of it in formal education.
Yeah, society teaches you how to work for money, get a job, earn a salary.
Sure.
But it rarely teaches you how to manage it, how to invest it, how to make it grow, independently of you just trading your time for it.
And that leads us right to Rich Dad's core idea.
Right. This is the big one.
Here's where it gets really interesting. The crucial difference between assets and liabilities.
Yes.
And this isn't just about definitions. It's a whole mindset shift, isn't it? From consuming to producing.
Precisely. Rich Dad taught him, assets are things that put money into your pocket. They generate income for you, even, like you said, while you sleep.
Example.
Things like income-producing real estate, maybe dividend-paying stocks, a profitable small business you own, but don't necessarily run day to day.
Okay.
And what's fascinating, really, is how it just flips common ideas about wealth on their head.
How so?
Well, we often think of, say, an expensive car or even our own house as signs of being well off. Assets, right?
Yeah, people call their house an asset.
But Rich Dad would call those liabilities if they primarily just drain money from you. Payments, insurance, maintenance, property taxes, money going out.
Okay. So the cash flow direction is key.
It's everything. That dream house. If you're living in it, paying the mortgage, paying the upkeep, it's not putting cash in your pocket each month. It's taking it out. So in that sense.
The liability. Wow.
Yeah. It's a really counterintuitive idea for a lot of people.
That definitely reframes things. So it sounds like Rich Dad's lessons went beyond just finance terms. What about the psychology, the mindset stuff?
Oh, absolutely crucial. Rich Dad knew the biggest hurdle for most people isn't actually lack of money.
What is it then?
It's fear, deep-seated fear of losing money. He really hammered home overcoming that fear, recognizing that most people miss opportunities because they're scared.
So embrace risk.
Embrace smart risk. Calculated risks, not just gambling. And crucially, commit to constant learning, lifelong learning about money, investing, business.
And failure.
View failure completely differently, not as this terrible endpoint, but as a teacher, an invaluable teacher.
Okay, so it's less, what if I lose?
And more, what can I learn from this? How does this help me grow? It's really about personal growth, much bigger than just the bank balance.
So what does this all mean for us listening to this? Ultimately, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it's not really a step-by-step manual, is it?
No, not exactly a blueprint. It's more like an invitation.
An invitation?
Yeah, an invitation to fundamentally shift your mindset about work, about education, about what success really, truly means for you.
Understanding these two kind of opposing views.
It can completely change how you look at your own financial choices, the opportunities you even see, let alone pursue. It opens up possibilities beyond just, the paycheck.
Okay. So maybe the thought to leave everyone with is this. What ingrained financial advice have you absorbed over the years? Maybe without even questioning it.
Good question.
And following on from that, what real assets, things that could actually put money in your pocket, could you start identifying or maybe even building?
Yeah.
Assets that could work for you.
Even while you sleep.